Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. We have Lady Raider basketball coming your way here this evening. Some MEC conference action, to be more specific, as we have the 3-9 Monroe Central Lady Golden Bears, again 2-3 in the MEC conference, taking on your 10-6 Wapahani Lady Raiders, again now 4-2 in conference play. Here, as always, your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morvillius. And alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, we hope all of you have had a wonderful Wednesday so far, and hopefully we can top it off with a great broadcast and a great win here tonight, your Wapahani Lady Raiders. So we'll go ahead and get things started here with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Again, the Raiders were in action on Monday night to open up the week at Delta. Got a very big win right there. Didn't quite play the best, but in the second half I thought we cranked it up a couple of notches, especially on the defensive end and the offensive end. I thought we played very well. Towards the end of the ball game, it got a little bit better as far as we was taking better care of the basketball. Shots weren't still quite falling for us like it normally would. But hey, a win's a win. You'll take it any way you can get it. And, sometimes it's not going to be pretty, but as long as you get the win and build off of it and look to get better, that's all you can really ask for. And so, coming in here to tonight's ball game, again, Monroe Central, obviously, having a down year. It happens to the best of them. And they've had a very successful run of things. Had quite a few years where they've been very good. Again, not quite the record that they are, obviously pleased with right now. But this still can be a dangerous team. They still have some players that can come out here and battle with the best of them, can put some shots up, knock some shots down. They do have some height there as well. You got 3 young ladies here from Monroe Central that are right about 5'11", 6 foot. So, you have some height, you have some post presence there, and we'll see if that matches, some athletic ability, which I think they definitely have. And so this isn't going to be some little walk in the park. The Raiders are going to have to earn the victory here tonight. And we've got to get off to a better start, especially on the offensive end. Again, we've really been playing some of our best basketball. And then last week's game there against Yorktown kind of, I guess, maybe exposed us a little bit. Just needed to do a little bit better job. Again, we didn't have a great showing there on Monday night, but still did enough to win. And so you build off of that and be pleased with getting a victory, and that's exactly what the Raiders did. And so hopefully they can build off of that here tonight, get off to a great start, and look to continue your winning ways here and play great basketball right here at home against a tough conference opponent here in Monroe Central. So we're looking forward to it. Hopefully all of you are as well. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a break. Again, this has been our Raiders Live pregame show presented by East Jackson Auto Sales. Again, coming up, we'll have tonight's national anthem, and then tonight's starting lineups, as well as tonight's tip-off right here again from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, it's Monroe Central, Wapahani coming up next here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. We'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups. First, the non-starters for the visiting Bears. Number 3, Hannah Keeley. Number 14, Faith Hansen. Number 15, Audrey Keeley. Number 20, Gracie Baker. Number 35, Maggie Haney. Now for the starters here from Monroe Central. Again, kind of steer away from the guard forward stuff on there. Somehow that got messed up. But the starters look like this. Number 10, Macy Shin. Number 12, Lexi Knansel. Number 13, Sammy Farmer. Number 23, Alex McGrath. And number 30, Leah Osborne. Again, the Golden Bears are coached by Brock Morrison. So now we'll take a look here at the non-starters for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Non-starters look like this. Number 4, Maddie Jefferson. Number 5, Zoe Swallow. Number 11, Emily Thompson. Number 22, Lauren Luce. Number 23, Malia York. Number 30, Destiny Felder. And number 32, Trinity Brozier. So now for your Kenshaw Property starting lineup. Starting at the guard position, a 5'4" sophomore. Number 2, Reese Baker. At the other guard, a 5'3" sophomore. Number 3, Kendall Thrasher. At one forward, a 5'8" junior, number 12, Layla Lee. At the other guard position, a 5'10" sophomore, number 25, Cameron Wise. And a forward, a 5'9" senior, number 33, Jalen Willis. Again, your Raiders are coached by Scott Hudson, assisted by Carly Boggs.
Mr. Rodney Chamberlain. Good luck to both teams in this MEC contest.
And so again, coming into tonight's ball game, Monroe Central averaging just a little over 32 points a game, 32.3 to be exact. They allow 56.2 points a game. Wapahani on the switch side of things here, averaging 51.8 points a game while allowing 41.9. So two teams, again, going in a couple of different directions here as we look to get tonight's game underway. All right. So the Raiders here with the first possession of the evening. Again, Wapahani coming in 10-6, 4-2 in the conference. Monroe Central at 3-9 and 2-3 in the conference. Kendall Thrasher looks to get us started off the mark right there. Wise corralling her first rebound of the night. Thrasher on the inside into the corner. Lee down low to Willis, and really nice angle there by Jalen. Again, gave Layla a really nice path to pass the ball right there to her to where it won't get deflected. So nice pass there from Lee, and ended there with the finish there by Willis, as that will be a turnover here for the Golden Bears. There's Baker, no good for 3. Lee with the rebound. Now her first of the night, and now Baker with the rainmaker. Big time 3 there from Reese. Nice to see her get started early this evening. Tell you what, really kind of struggled there with a shot there the other night. Had a couple of really nice looking shots, just weren't falling for her, unfortunately, and you're going to have games like that. Just got to keep being aggressive and keep having confidence in yourself and in your shot. And hopefully things will start to fall for you. And good start so far here this evening for Reese and the Raiders. There's Wise, a left wing 3, and it's up and it's good. So Cameron Wise now with her first points on the night. And the Raiders already out here to an 8-0 start here with just a little over 6 minutes left in the opening quarter tonight. Farmer up for 2 will be fouled on the way up by Jalen Willis. So Jalen will pick up her first, team's first. And Sammy Farmer will be at the line here for a couple. And so the first one will be up and good. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So 2 for 2 there for Farmer. So again, Thrasher cross half court. Again, orchestrating this Lady Raider offense. Again, you got Wise here on the right wing. Baker here in the corner. Screen set there by Lee. Thrasher finds Wise. Again, that was to the inside there to Willis. Deflected out of bounds there off of Farmer. So the Raiders will retain possession here with 5:42 in the first. Lee inbounds it to Baker. Back to Layla. The three is going to be up. And no good. Willis with the offensive rebound. Her first of the night. Willis now up top to Baker. Tries to split the middle, but instead finds Layla Lee. Goes up for it and misses that one as Farmer will corral the rebound. And the Bears are off and running. Led there by McGrath. And that's going to be a second foul here on Jalen Willis. So Willis now with her second, team second. And now at the line to be number 23, Alex McGrath. And so the first one, in and out, as number 22, Lauren Luce will now see her first action of the evening here for Wapahani. And the second of 2 up and good right there. 1 for 2 from the line there for McGrath. So 8-3 now. Up top, Wise pops another 3 and drains another one. Second 3 now of the night. We like where this is heading here for Cameron Wise. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. And a foul here on the shot. So the foul's going to be here on number 2, Baker. Her first. Now team's third. And Farmer back to the line. So again, Farmer will be at the line here, finally receiving the basketball, and the first one will be up and no good that time there for Farmer. The second one got the friendly bounce to go. So now 3 points on the night here for Sammy Farmer. 11 for Wapahani lead. Thrasher here on the right wing. Again, kind of lost the handle on it. So the Raiders will again run something else. Baker in the corner, swung all the way back up top. Now to the left wing, loose. Down low to Lee. Again, a little slippery hands there. I guess so it must be there on that basketball to keep our hands off of it there, as the layup would be no good. McGrath with the offensive rebound and will not get the putback to go, as Lee will grab her second rebound of the night. Then to the corner, Baker kicks it out. Lee now at the free throw line, finds loose. Here's Thrasher looking to go around to the baseline to find Wise. Cross-court pass. Lee down low to loose. Up top, Baker pops a 3. It is up and no good. But Thrasher again with the rebound and will put 2 more points on the board. And that's going to be her first points on the night to go with the rebound. And again, so just like that, the lead back to 9. Chin swung on over here to Osborne. Now down low, there's Farmer with 2 more. So a strong showing so far here by Sammy Farmer. Already now 5 points. 5 of Monroe Central 6. Baker in the corner. That is Kendall Thrasher for 3 more. And so it's raining 3s here tonight so far. That's a 4-3 of the night here for Wapahani. So 12 of the 16 coming from downtown. Nice deflection there by Wise, a loose ball. And it's going to be out of bounds off of Monroe Central. So nice hustle there by everyone on that play, as Malia York will now sub in for the first time this evening for Wapahani. Also number 35, Maggie Haney, in the game here for Monroe Central. Baker back up top to Wise, swung on. Thrasher finds York in the corner. Deflected pass. Wise will grab back a hold of the basketball. 2:35 in the first. York with a corner three. It is up and in and out, no good for Malia. Nice looking shot. Just all but down right there. Swung on. McGrath takes it to the inside. No good, but nice ricochet there to Canancer. And so a couple of opportunities. Nothing good there for Monroe Central. The three from Wise, short-armed it there, no good off the front iron, but again, got her own rebound. And so great job there following the shot. As the foul's going to be on number 23, Alex McGrath, her first, team's first. And so again, we'll have Cameron Wise here at the charity stripe for two of them. And the first one will be up, and it will be good. As we'll see, number 20, Gracie Baker, in for Monroe Central. Also Farmer back in. Again, Wise at the line for one more. Unable to get the second one to go, but York corralling her first rebound of the night. Cross-court pass. Baker again, a little too strong, and that's going to sail out of bounds. As Monroe Central will take over here on offense, Layla Lee will return to the ball game for Wapahani. Again with $1:49 remaining. Shin over here to Canancer. Back over to Shin. Farmer in the corner, and that's going to be a turnover. Third now of the night here from Monroe Central. And again, Lee lost a handle on it, and that was off of her knee and out of bounds. So the Raiders now with their second turnover of the night, and Monroe Central will now take a 30-second timeout. So this will be their first charge timeout here of the evening. So during that time, again, we'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, this is our Kara J. Wolf DDS PC game break. In Kara J. Wolf DDS PC, located at 3915 Willing Avenue in Muncie, Indiana. Make your appointment now to receive great care and leave with a pristine, beautiful smile. Contact them at 765-288-1560. And again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So again, a special thanks there to Kara J. Wolf DDS PC. So back to basketball again with the Raiders ahead 17-6, under a minute and a half remaining here in the opening quarter this evening from beautiful Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. And obviously not that far of a drive for Monroe Central, about a 10-15 minute drive. So not too bad at all. Turnaround shot there for Haney, no good. A battle for the rebound. Farmer comes down with it. And they're going to say right before that we have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will favor the Lady Golden Bears as number 25, Cameron Wise, will return to the floor for the Lady Raiders. Canancer, left side here now, back over to Shin. And you got Haney working the low post, denied away there by Lee. And that's going to be another takeaway here from Wapahani. Fourth turnover now tonight for Monroe Central. Hand off, that's Malia York. Off to the left and out of bounds off of Monroe Central. As Alex McGrath will now return to the floor for the Golden Bears. And Luce, they're inbounded it. Then he had a deflection. Luce along the baseline now, no good for two. Shin will come up with the rebound and motor down for it quickly. Farmer lost the handle on it, kicks it back out. Shin now to the inside and ends up finding Baker. Gracie Baker, that is. And so the Golden Bears looking to hold for the last shot of the quarter again with the Wapahani Raiders up 17-6. That's a turnover picked off by Reese Baker down low, and that will now be taken away by the Golden Bears, and that will be the end of a very action-packed first quarter. I'll play here from Wapahani High School. So again, it's Wapahani 17, Monroe Central 6. Here at the end of the first quarter, we'll step aside here for a break, and we'll be back here with your second quarter of action here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. Folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network. Again, if you are just now joining us, I'm Brandon Morbilius here with your play-by-play call. And alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Again, very thankful for you all for tuning in for tonight's ball game. Again, with this MEC conference battle between the 10-6 and 4-2 in conference play Wapahani Lady Raiders and the 3-9 and 2-3 in conference play Monroe Central Lady Golden Bears. So Malia York gets the Raiders back on the board again with a 3-point basket. Malia now with her first points on the night. So 3 points go along with 1 rebound. And again, just like that, the Raiders have stretched this lead out just a little bit further now to 14. In their largest lead of the night. McGrath to the inside, kicks it out. Shin thought about it, now takes it, attacks a rim, and will not get the layup to go. But there's Sammy Farmer once again at the right place at the right time. Put another 2 points in there, so now 7 of Monroe Central's 8 points coming from Farmer. In a corner, York with a shot fake, steps back behind the 3-point line. That's a nice pass there to Wise. No good there by Cameron as Willis will track down the rebound and then lose it out of bounds. So again, Jalen just re-entering the ball game there between quarters. Getting a little bit of foul trouble to start off. Picked up 2 quick fouls there in the first 3 minutes or so of the first quarter. Picked off there by Wise, and she'll cruise on in there for the layup for 2. So 6 turnover now from Monroe Central. Wise now with 9 points on the night to go along with 3 rebounds. As that bucket will be up and good for Macy Shin. Her first points on the night here for Monroe Central. York there to the middle of the lead, down low, nice ball movement. Way to get the ball inside and be able to finish there on the low post there by Jalen Willis, now with 4 points and 2 rebounds. And so we'll have a foul before the travel. It's going to be here on Raider number 23, Malia York. It's going to be her first, team's 4th. So Shin inbound along the end line. Inbounded there to McGrath. No good. A little too strong. Rebounded by Lee. Her 3rd of the night. And Wise coast to coast missed the layup. As Farmer again with a rebound there. So unfortunate there for Cameron. And Wapahani. And now we're going to have an offensive foul on Macy Shin. So she'll pick up her first, team's second. And Reese Baker back in for the Lady Raiders. Also number 20, Gracie Baker, back in for the Golden Bears. Reese to the top of the key. Over here to Thrasher. And the Raiders working around the perimeter here. Baker now on the Thrasher on the right wing. I'd like to see us work something there. We can get the ball to the high post like we did that last time around there with Lee, and then was able to dump it down low there to an open Jalen Willis. I'd like to see us be a little bit more active there than that, as we'll have a reach-in foul here on number 10, Macy Shin. It's going to be her second, team's third. Willis for two, no good. Lee with the rebound. And again, forced into a very awkward situation down low. There's the Raiders turnover. That's their fifth turnover now of the night. Again, Monroe Central here with 7 of them. And another takeaway here from Wise. Again, looking to go all the way down court. Finished at that time to add to her point total now of 11. 11 points, 3 rebounds, and the Raiders again expand on that lead just a little bit more now, up to 16, nearly taken away by Baker. Can answer, drives baseline, and she'll get the jumper to go. Nice looking shot there by Lexi Can answer. So first points there of the night there for that young lady. And we will have a timeout, I believe taken by Wapahani. Indeed it was, a 30-second timeout. Again, Wapahani 26, Monroe Central 12. We'll be back here with more on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, welcome back here, folks. Again, we'd like to thank some more of our sponsors here tonight. A big thanks to FC Tucker, Muncie Realtors, Ted Cook, and Joanne Davis. Let Ted and Joanne be the key to all of your real estate needs. Again, make sure to call Ted Cook at 765-744-8143 and Joanne Davis at 765-748-1316. Baker drives baseline, dumps it down low. Willis up and good for two. Position that one off the glass. And so now 6 points on the night here for Jalen. 2 rebounds. Back to a 16-point Raider lead. Can answer. Kicks it across court there to Gracie Baker. Up top, Shin. Swung on to Can answer again. Again, you have Farmer there in the high post. Maggie Haney there in the low post. Trying to get the ball inside, with the Raiders again in their zone here, defending the paint rather well. And that's going to be another turnover created again, or another near turnover, I guess I should say. Can answer, no good. Got her own rebound, and we're going to have a jump ball once the possession will stay with Monroe Central. So again, you had a deflection. The Raiders should have got that turnover, but just didn't work out there, as Malia York will sub back in here for Cameron Wise. Inbound, Can answer along the baseline. The jumper's going to be up and no good. Willis with a rebound, now her third of the night. And so here's Kendall Thrasher at the top. York was looking for Willis down low, just too much traffic. Cross-court pass. Baker looking to attack, but again, still pulls it right back out here to Thrasher. And the Raiders will turn over. And again, you get too much cluster on the inside. It's, you don't want to force too much. And, because that's when you start getting yourself into trouble. As we'll see Lauren Luce back in the game here for Layla Lee. Again with just under 2.5 remaining here in the second. Maybe instead of passing that ball in, because it's nearly triple team down low, because you're going to take the person that's guarding you along with the one that's guarding Jalen, then whoever's in help side, you're essentially going to be triple teamed there. It's going to be hard to enter the post like that. I'd like to see us dribble it more inside, as that's going to be taken away there by Baker, and she'll be tripped from behind. So we hope Reese is going to be all right. And it's a foul here on number 23. Alex McGrath, her second. Team's fourth. And so now we'll see Haney back in the game. Also see Osborne back in the game as well. Baker, no good for 3. That was rebounded there by York, and then Wise with the finish. 13 out of the night here for Cameron, along with 3 rebounds. So a reach-in foul here on number 3, Kendall Thrasher, her first. Team's fifth. Inbounded there to Haney, and it's up and good for 2. So first points of the night there for Maggie Haney. York here at the top, swung back over to Thrasher on the right side. Cross-court pass. Baker. Again, he got loose working out high post. Then Wise working the baseline from corner to corner. So a block shot right there ends up into the hands of Monroe Central with just under a minute remaining here in the first half. Again, Wapahani 30, Monroe Central 14. Off the mark there, corralling the rebound there was Malia York for her third now of the night. Tossed on over. Thrasher looking to attack the rim, finds Baker in the corner. The 3 is up, and it's no good. Now Shin on the run. Again, don't have the numbers, but we'll find Canancer now up top. Farmer tries to split the middle, but will be fouled before she can get to the rim by number 23, Malia York. So that's going to be her second, team sixth. Tack on another second there, 28 seconds remaining. And so let's see what the Golden Bears cook up here within the last 20 seconds of the quarter. And that's going to be taken right away there by Cameron Wise. 10th turnover now for Monroe Central here in the first half. So York now on over to Thrasher. You got 5 seconds to work with here. And she's going to lose that one out of bounds. And so now Wapahani with a 7th turnover here, and Monroe Central won't even take the shot, and that's going to end the first half. So we've got your halftime score here this evening, folks. Again, it's Wapahani 30, Monroe Central 14. Again, we'll have our halftime report coming up. Again, we'll recap in the first half. We'll also give you some updated scoring stats here as well from Wapahani. And then, again, we'll be talking about our upcoming broadcast throughout the week. Again, no Raider Sports Report this week. We've been so swamped with games. Again, already, we've had games that's going to be from Monday all the way through Saturday. So it really leaves us no time to have a Raider Sports Report this week. But we will update on the schedule throughout the rest of the week here. Again, on our halftime report, so don't go anywhere, folks. We got it all coming back at you live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you, out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service
right, basketball fans, welcome back here on our Carrots Wolf DDS PC game break at the half. Again, your score is Wapahani 30, Monroe Central 14. Again, with the halftime report, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McQuiggan. We appreciate you all for tuning in throughout the evening. Again, obviously no JV game tonight. Unfortunately, again, that's the second game in a row where we've had no JV action. But they'll be back at it tomorrow night. Again, we'll talk a little bit more about that here in just a little while. Started off really good here in the first half for Wapahani. It's going to been kind of a little bit hit and miss at times maybe here on offense, but we've had great shot selection though. We've had numerous good shots nearly every possession down floor. But again, we haven't had every shot fall, but still, you put up 30 points in the first half. That's pretty solid. And so, defense has been well. We end up creating 10 first half turnovers here from Monroe Central. Golden Bears, kind of hanging right in there though. I got to give them a lot of credit. They've kind of stood their ground here a little bit. You've had a little bit of a rough patch as far as turn the basketball over. They do have some balance on offense. Sammy Farmer leading the way. She has 7 points there at the half. We got Macy Shin with 2, then Canancer with 2, and then McGrath with a point. But Wapahani's done a really good job of pretty much shutting most of them down and limiting them to one shot or less. If they're sometimes they haven't even been able to take a shot because they've turned the ball over, and so. The Raiders defensively, I think, has really performed very well. Offensively, we haven't done bad, but we've definitely, I think, left some points out there, but have still played well enough. Again, as I just said, 30 points in a half. That's still pretty good in my opinion. And so, you just look to build off of what you've established here in the first half. You have a 16-point lead here at the half. Continue to build off of that, continue to progress, and I think the team right now, obviously going into the break and heading into the locker room there, is going to have confidence in themselves here. Off to a nice start throughout the evening here. And so let's see if Wapahani can keep it rolling. Again, we'll take a look here at some halftime stats this evening. Again, the Raiders so far led by Cameron Wise has a team-high 13 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Also following right behind her is Jalen Willis with 6 points, 3 rebounds. Next is Kendall Thrasher, 5 points, 1 rebound. Then also Malia York with 3 points, 3 rebounds. And then Reese Baker with 3 points and 1 rebound. And then following that is Layla Lee, yet to get on the board, but has put together a really solid defensive effort and also have 4 rebounds as well. So we've seen some great action by all the young ladies that came in here. Lauren Lewis doesn't have anything statistically, as far as points or rebounds, but she's played some, very good defense while she's been in there as well. So it's been a team effort, and it's allowed them to have a 16-point lead here at the half, and hopefully we can build off of it. Again, here in the second half, continue what you've been doing on the defensive end. I'd like to see us start to drive and more, attack the rim a little bit better on the offensive end. I think we've continued to still maybe work the ball around the perimeter too much. I don't know, maybe head coach Scott Hudson wants them to do that, with the Zion plays. So if that's the case, I'll just shut my mouth, which in my opinion doesn't necessarily matter anyway. But, when I'm calling a ball game, you notice tendencies and different strategic ways of going about things throughout the course of a ball game, and we've had some nice open shots on the outside, but I think the more we were able to attack the rim, the more it's going to really open up some other avenues as well for us. And if we get our opportunity to shoot from outside, it can be deadly because we can knock those down with the best of them. Right now, the Raiders here with 5 threes here on the night. 15? So half of our points have come from beyond the arc. So again, I'd like to see us be a little bit more aggressive, attacking the rim a little bit more. We've seen, where we've entered the ball into the high post, and then, whether that be Layla Lee or Lauren Lewis or, Malia York. I don't care who it is. Cameron Wise has had a couple different times as well. Yeah, who's ever there, making sure that, first and foremost, you face up towards the basket, look for a potential shot, or you can drive it, kick it back out, kick it down low. There's different avenues and different ways that you can go about it that potentially might be there. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. Establish a 16-point lead here, 30-14. Again, we'll end our halftime report with this. Again, we'll be back at it tomorrow night. More Wapahani Lady Raider basketball coming your way here from Raider Gymnasium against the Southwood Lady Starfires. Again, that'll be a JV start time, 6 o'clock. Varsity game to follow. So again, catch it all live right here on the WHS network. Then Friday night, we'll be traveling with a boys basketball team to Randolph Southern. Again, we still have to get their approval first. So I can't say that, I guess, with 100% certainty, but we're thinking that it shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. But again, that'll be on Friday night at Randolph Southern. Boys basketball coming your way. And then also on Saturday night, we'll be at Chrysler Fieldhouse, home of the Newcastle Trojans, for more Raider boys basketball. Again, coming to you live, 6 o'clock, 7:30, right around that general area for the start time of the varsity game. So again, that's the upcoming broadcast throughout the rest of the week. Again, make sure to stay tuned right here with us. We have our third quarter basketball coming up live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, and welcome back here, folks, as we begin this third quarter of play again here from Raider Gymnasium in Selma, Indiana. Again, it's Wapahani 30, Monroe Central 14. And Baker's trying to get us off to a fast start there to begin the third. And just a little bit off the mark there with the shot. So Shin here on the right side, hand off. Can answer now to top the key to Osborne. And the three's going to be up and good. Nice looking shot there by Leah Osborne. Thrasher, no good. Rebounded there by Canancer. And again, Monroe Central off and going here on offense. Again, now only down by 13. And that's going to be thrown out of bounds there by Lady Golden Bears. Now their first turnover here in the second half gives them 11 for the ball game. Wise over here to Baker, back up top. Again, you have Layla Lee right there in the high post. I'd be utilizing her. They get the ball to her, then down low, Willis kicks it out, and that's going to be a turnover. Again, you did everything right. I'm not sure if I would initially pass the ball down low. Didn't quite have the angle there. He had Willis double teamed there on the low post. So again, you don't want to force things. Again, not a horrible idea. I can understand what she's thinking right there. Just unfortunately, just didn't work out. So we'll have a foul here on Layla Lee, her first, team's first of the half. I apologize there, didn't get the fouls cleared off there after the first half. And so Farmer, she'll be good here with the first one. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. And so a 5-0 run to begin the second half for the Golden Bears. Wise will take the three. Again, off the front iron, no good. Good shot. Again, just off the mark. So Willis here with a foul underneath. It's going to be, again, her third, team second of the half. It'll be number 13, Sammy Farmer, now at the line for two. So off there with the first one we'll see Luce and York back in the game for Wapahani. So second one good there. Now a 10-point lead. Again, after a 6-0 run to begin the third quarter here from Monroe Central. Nice find there by Luce, and then down low to Lee. That's exactly what I was talking about there at the half. I mean, work to perfection right there. So Lee with her first points on the evening. Farmer nearly gets it stripped away from her. Now can answer. Looking to drive inside, and Farmer there with a rebound, and is fouled on the way up. So you like to see us block out right there, get that off, or get that defensive rebound to keep from Farmer getting the offensive rebound. So Lee there with her second, team's third, as the first one's up and good for Farmer. And a second free throw attempt up and good as well. There's Lauren Luce. Again, right there on the inside. The Raiders so far living here in the paint area to begin the second half. Back-to-back points. And there's number 23, Alex McGrath, there for two more. So back and forth we go with Wapahani and Monroe Central. York up top here to Wise, looking to attack the rim, finds Thrasher. Loose now to an open Wise. The three is up, no good. But again, you settle for a good shot right there, and that was all because you got the ball to the middle of the floor. They're on the offensive end. Down low, Farmer for two more. And so we're going to have a timeout here by Wapahani. So this will be a full timeout taken. This will be the second charge timeout here of the night for Wapahani. So Monroe Central with 4 timeouts remaining, Wapahani with 3. So again, it's Raiders 34, Golden Bears 26. Again, with just over 4 minutes remaining here in the third. We'll be back here with more right after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
All right, folks, welcome back here again. 4:13 to play here in the third. It is Wapahani 34, Monroe Central 26. And so again, the Lady Golden Bears have came out firing on all cylinders so far to begin the second half of play. They've already scored 10 points. Or actually, no, pardon me, 12 points. So 12 points here in this third. We've only played a little over 4 minutes. Baker for 3. It is up and no good. But Wise again tracking down the rebound, her 4th of the night. Tipped out there to Wise from Willis. The shot's going to be no good from the corner. So you hate it here for the Lady Raiders. Again, we've settled for good shots, but yet again the ball's just not rolling our direction so far. No good there. Willis with her 5th rebound now. Wise off balance shot, no good. Rebounded by McGrath. And again, here come Monroe Central. Again, down by 8. Canancer will take the 3. It is up and in and out, no good. Willis with another big rebound there, now her 6th. Baker driving baseline. We're going to have a blocking foul here on Monroe Central's, looks like number 10. And indeed it will be. That's number 10, Mason Shin, her 3rd. Team's 1st of the half. We'll see Layla Lee returning to the floor here for Wapahani is Lauren Luce. Inbound to Wise there on the inside. Again, it's kind of falling off balance there. Shin will come up with a rebound. Good job there by the Raiders getting back there during the fast break from Monroe Central. Ends up in a turnover. Lee to the corner. Baker for 3. It is up and it is good. Tell you what, the Raiders really needed that one just to kind of get us going here again here on offense. And it was a 12-4 start to open up this 3rd quarter here from Monroe Central. Now 12-7 run to begin the 3rd, as we'll have a blocking foul here on Kendall Thrasher, her 2nd. Team's 4th of the half. So we'll see number 35, Maggie Haney, now subbing back in for Monroe Central. Shin finally able to find McGrath here on the outside. Hit off back there to Shin. Again, you have Canancer here at the high post. Working it inside now to McGrath. That's pretty good defense there from Layla. So they're saying that she got her on the arm. Again, it's hard to tell from our angle. But nonetheless, there to Lee with her 3rd, team's 5th. And the first free throw will be up and good for McGrath. And a second one up and good as well. So again, now a 9-point lead here for Wapahani. Just a little under 2 minutes remaining here in the 3rd. Cross-court pass, Wise over to Baker. Getting the Raiders being patient. Again, really no reason to force anything here. Lee driving baseline, dumps it there to Willis. Right idea right there. I like the aggressiveness there from Lee, and then was able to find Willis. Again, unfortunately for us, just didn't work out that time around, but we still like the idea from here from Wapahani. Again, really doing some good things here on offense. Now we've got to convert. We've got to finish at the basket. So Osborne there with another 3. 6 points now for the young lady on the night. And this is just a 6-point game. Thrasher takes it inside, kicks it back out. Baker now at the top of the key, finds Wise. Lee along the baseline, dumps it down low. Look at the ball movement there by Wapahani. Precision passing and a nice finish there from Jalen Willis, now with 8 points, 6 rebounds on the night. Canancer takes it inside, lost the handle on it, and that's going to end up in a jump ball, in which the possession will stay with the Lady Golden Bears. We'll see Farmer back in for Monroe Central, York back in for Wapahani. Again, 30 seconds remaining in the third. Wapahani 39, Monroe Central 31. 31. And McGrath again goes up strong for two. Can't get it to go, but she'll head to the line for a pair as number 23, Malia York, will pick up her third foul. Team sixth. And the first one's up and good there for McGrath. And the second one up and good as well. So McGrath now with 7 points on the night. Back to a 6-point lead here for Wapahani. Thrasher into the corner. Baker down low. Willis can't get it to go. McGrath comes up there with a rebound. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter. So we have got a game here, folks. That is Wapahani 39, Monroe Central 33. Again, Monroe Central putting up 19 points. They're in the third quarter. Again, that is more than what they had the entire first half of play. So again, we've got some work to do here. Again, with the Raiders only ahead by 6 here at the end of the third. We'll step aside for a break, and we'll be back here with your fourth quarter of MEC Conference action here on your home, the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here to our Carrots A Wolf DDSPC game break. Again, as we enter the fourth, and it's Wapahani 39, Monroe Central 33. And so again, the Lady Golden Bears haven't went away. In fact, they've become more of a nuisance here for Wapahani. Again, they was down 16 at the half, and have gotten this to a 6-point game. Off the mark there. And again, it hasn't been a lack of effort or anything like that for Wapahani. Again, it's just the shots haven't fell for us. And York, you've had York, I think come in and been a nice little spark plug here for us. You have Leo Luce, again, coming off the bench. Our starters have provided well as well. It's just, again, it's kind of hard to explain sometimes, just when the ball ain't really falling your direction. Just another example right there. Wise had a pretty easy rebound there, but, you just take your eyes off of it just for a split second, ends up going right off your fingertips and out of bounds. It's just tough, but we'll see if, hopefully the Raiders can just continue to grind throughout the rest of the ball game here and hopefully can come away with a win. But Monroe Central, again, ain't going anywhere. And to the left wing, there's Osborne, no good for three. Battle for the basketball. Thrasher will come away with it. Motoring down floor and miss a layup. Lee there with the rebound, hands it off there to Wise and will get the 2-point basket. So Wise will head to the line for one more. The foul is going to be on number 10, Macy Shin. That's going to be her fourth, team's second of the half. And Wise's free throw will be up and good. Nicely done right there as Cameron able to convert there on the 3-point play. So 16 points, along with 4 rebounds tonight here for Cameron. Getting back here to a 9-point Raider lead. Again, we got to start getting some stops here defensively, and And hopefully good things will start to happen for us on the offensive end as well. Wise there with the rebound, now her 5th. Marching right on down floor. There's Layla Lee for 2 more. Much better. Much, much better. So Lee there with her 4th point on tonight to go along with 5 rebounds. And Monroe Central is now taking a timeout. So this will be a full timeout. Again, they both teams now with 3 timeouts remaining here with 6:16 to play in regulation. We'll go ahead and stick right here with you. Again, this will be our Carrots A. Wolf DDS PC game break. Again, big thanks to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership owned by Randy Stoops and located at 4055 West Clare Lane in Muncie, Indiana. Stoops has a wide variety of brand new and pre-owned vehicles of quality brand names. So if you have an interest in a vehicle or would like to know more information about one, contact Stoops at 765-288-1903 and visit their online website at stoopsauto.com. Again, their hours are Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And they're also open Saturday from 8 to 4. So again, a special thanks there to Stoops Automotive Group Buick and GMC dealership. Stoops is driven to be the best. Also, another big thanks to Kenshaw Properties, owned by Kendra and Shane Franks. Kenshaw Properties is a Muncie-based company that offers Ball State area rental homes. For more information, check out their website at kenshawproperties.com. Again, that is KENSHA properties.com. And you can contact them at 765-356-1340. And so again, following the timeout, it is again Wapahani now with a 11-point lead. Now a 5-0 run here from your Lady Raiders. Much better start here to the 4th quarter. Osborne takes it inside, lost the handle on it, and that is now only the 3rd turnover here in the second half. That's one thing Monroe Central's done a much better job of taking better care of the basketball. Wapahani's done the same. The Raiders only have 1 turnover here in the second half, so pretty good job here on both sides. And then Baker with a rainmaker. 3rd 3 now of the night. And so now extending that out to a 8-0 run here for Wapahani, building that lead back up to 14. McGrath here on the right wing, getting pressured there by Thrasher, and that's going to force her into a travel. So solid job defensively there by Thrasher and the Lady Raiders on that possession, as number 20 Gracie Baker will return to the floor for the Monroe Central Golden Bears. Again, Wapahani, they have Wise, Lee, Thrasher, Baker, and Willis on the floor. So again, a starting lineup. Again, Monroe Central here with their starters, except for Gracie Baker, is in the game. Willis down low, a really nice pass. And so now we're starting to see the click of the light switch here turning on for Wapahani here in this 4th quarter. Again, being more aggressive and attacking the rim a little bit more, then it's opened up some more outside opportunities. And, you know, that's not necessarily been a huge problem for us. It's just if we've been able to hit the shot or not. And so kind of bailed them out right there. A couple offensive rebounds. As a foul's going to be there on Jalen Willis, her 4th, team's 7th. So Monroe Central now in the bonus. That's a 2-shot foul here for Farmer. And the first one's going to be off the mark. Again, got to make sure and block out and rebound the basketball. And obviously really no need to do that when you have Farmer knocking that one home. Lee now into the corner to Baker. Drives inside, and not sure if that was, I'm assuming that was probably going up there for a shot. And Shin just gets right inside, no good. Willis with the rebound, now her 7th of the evening. Down court, look at the unselfishness there. Lead to Baker. Just unfortunately couldn't convert. Shin outside, it can answer. Cross court, McGrath now takes it right down the middle, and no good there on the shot. Wise now with her 6th rebound of the evening. Baker back up. Now Lee outside to Thrasher. And we're going to have a over-the-back foul here on Willis. So Willis with her 5th, team's 8th. And so again, Lauren Luce now in the ball game here for Jalen. Pretty good night overall, you could say here for Willis, though. End up having 10 points, go along with 7 rebounds. Not a bad night. Again, started getting more activity there on the inside here in this 4th quarter. Again, so this timeout taken by the Raiders. Again, they now have 2 timeouts remaining. Again, we'll like to thank some more sponsors here this evening. A big thanks to East Jackson Auto Sales, located at 3100 East Jackson Street in Muncie, Indiana. Owner Alan Clark and his family-ran dealership has been going strong since 1977 and is known for their honesty and quality pre-owned vehicles that will leave you driving home with a smile on your face and a nice vehicle that you can rely on. For more information, check them out on Facebook and contact them at 765-284-3472. Again, that is East Jackson Auto Sales, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So again, so the 1-and-1 here for Farmer. And the first one off the back iron, no good, but tipped right there to McGrath. Spin move, can't get the shot to go, but now deflected out to Canancer. And so third opportunity at a basket here from Monroe Central on this possession. Down low, Farmer. Looks to have got it blocked, but instead we're going to have a foul. And that's going to be there on Layla Lee, her 4th, team's 9th. And so the Raiders have had their moments of, good rebounding, but again, at least throughout the second half here, we've definitely allowed more offensive rebounds, probably what we should. Off the mark there, and nearly another offensive rebound, but luckily Lee will be able to track that one down. Now her 6th board of the night. Such a key component of a ball game, rebounding the basketball. Again, we've done well in spurts throughout the night, but still got to pay attention to detail. Got to get the block out. Got to rebound the basketball a little bit better and keeping them from having more than one opportunity at the basket. In a corner, Baker. Now back up top here to Thrasher. And so we'll have a foul here on number 30. Leah Osborne, her 1st, team's 3rd. And now we'll have a substitution here, number 32. Kaylee Newsom will now sub in here for the first time this evening for the Golden Bears. Okay, and there's another foul. This will be on Newsom, her 1st, team's 4th. So Newsom will pick up her 2nd, team's 5th. So again, Monroe Central trying to get the ball back, but obviously the Raiders going to try to do their best to have a little keep away. But now we'll have another foul here on Farmer, and that's going to be her 1st, team's 6th. And so So we'll have Osborne back in the game here for Newsom. Well, he came in, did what you had to do. So good for Newsom. Double screen there by Luce and Lee. Again, really no reason for Wapahani being in too much of a hurry here, obviously. Playing with a 14-point lead. Just going to play a little keep away, take good care of the basketball, and run out the rest of the clock here. Dump down low. That's Lee for 2 more. Great things can happen when you can get the ball right there in the paint area and opens up so much more. So, again, Lee there with 6 points. It's going to be an inside basket there by Farmer. So that is now 18 points on the night there for Sammy. Wise to the corner, Baker. Now to the elbow. Shot's going to be up and in and out, no good. And way to take one for the team there by Layla Lee. So the offensive foul there on Mason Shin. That's her 5th, team 7th. So she gone. So again, Macy ended up finishing up there with 2 points on the night here for Monroe Central. Number 15, Andre Keeley, in the ball game for the Lady Golden Bears. 50 seconds to play. Again, here's Wapahani. Looks to close it out here tonight. Again, it's another big conference win. The Raiders will now improve to 5-2 now in the conference. So silent here this evening. Again, I think there's been quite a few times where it's literally been like broadcasting a golf match. I mean, it's just been so quiet. Not a whole lot of crowd interaction there. So back up top here to Lee, and the Raiders will just hold on to it there. So again, Wapahani will now be back in action tomorrow night against South Adams as your final score here this evening. It is your Wapahani Lady Raiders 51 and the Monroe Central Lady Golden Bears 37. Again, as I just mentioned, Wapahani now 11-6 on the season, 5-2 in the MEC Conference. Monroe Central now falls to 3-10 on the season and 2-4 in conference play. We'll go ahead and step aside here for a break here, folks. But again, don't go anywhere. We have our Raiders Live post-game show coming up. Again, we'll recap tonight's ball game. Again, we'll give you the final stat line for the individual players here for Wapahani. And then, again, we'll talk about tomorrow night's matchup there between Wapahani and South Adams. So, again, we'll have it all coming at you live here on the Raiders Live post-game show here on the home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
We know the right way to get you where you need to go. We'll be the wheels underneath you out on the road. We're driven to give you the best service. We're driven cause we know you deserve it. Stoops, we're driven to be the best. Stoops, we're driven to be the best.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home Elite Real Estate's primary focus is to enrich lives by helping people find their next home. As one of Delaware County's premier realtors, I provide consumer-focused branding, the newest technology, and a marketing plan that provides superior service to all of my clients without compromise. For any and all of your real estate needs, contact me, Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-749-4546.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back live here on the WHS Network here on YouTube.com again with our Raiders Live post-game show here this evening. And before we get into things, again, we'd like to welcome in Raider head coach Scott Hudson. Coach, a big win here tonight. Again, obviously every game's important, every win's important, but especially coming in against a MEC opponent such as Monroe Central. You got to feel pleased and happy with the victory here tonight.
We're happy with it that we won. Anytime you can get a win late in the season like this is really good. I told the girls we did what we had to do to win, but, probably wasn't our, best performance in a lot of ways. But, I told the girls they made the plays they had to make down the stretch, particularly in the fourth period. They executed well. But, when you get somebody down, you kind of got to keep them down, and you got to keep building. And we kind of ran with the devil throughout the night, where we kept fouling, closeouts, some box outs, and I'm not taking anything away from Monroe Central because they really did a nice job tonight. But I just know some of the teams in our sectional in different times like this, you can't have lapses of 3 or 4 minutes, or you can't miss box outs or closeouts or different things because you're probably not going to be able to make those things up. But I really thought each player made some plays. I just felt like that intensity level needs to be a lot better, in a game, right now at this time. I told the girls, you play 4 games this week. We played 2. We got to come out a little bit different approach. We had turnover issues at Delta a little bit. Not so much there. Tonight it was defensive issues, but both games you found a way to win. But everything keeps ticking up because we know some of the opponents we have coming down the stretch. But it was – go ahead.
Well, no, that was just kind of leading into what I was going to ask you next. You're getting now into your latter part of the season. You have roughly, another week and a half or so left of the regular season. And personally, at least in my opinion, I thought for a good stretch of time here, you guys were playing – some of your best basketball, really, up until at least, I guess, like last Thursday. I know, sometimes you ain't going to have a rough patch throughout the season here. But, especially now you get into later parts of the season, what is the team going to have to do necessarily to to get that click again, to that spark overall, just as a offense, defense, because as you just said, you get in a sectional time, you got some tough opponents coming up.
Well, I think the biggest thing, the most important thing, is your approach and your attitude of how you come out of the gate. And when I look at tonight and in Delta and a little bit in the Yorktown, we came out all right in the first period, but you have to be able to maintain that intensity level. And I told the girls, just because you miss a shot doesn't mean you don't hustle back and you get a hand up and box out.
Sure.
You got to have basketball's a game. It's not like football. You're not going to go back and hold hands and talk about it. You got to get back, or you're going to get. And Monroe Central came in here and they wasn't a lot of pressure on them, and they played pretty well. And when I think we were ahead 32-14, we had an opportunity to put it away, and we come out in the second half. They get some fouls, they get some free throws. We don't get back. They get an offensive rebound, and things snowball on you. And the thing that our girls have to learn is that you have to learn to close. You have to learn to finish. Whether it's a rebound when you get a stop, whether it is, at the end of if you remember in one of the quarters, we had a chance to get the last shot. We called it and we dribbled it out of bounds. The same thing happened to Delta in the quarter where we drove in and we passed it and didn't get a shot. Those kind of things at this point of the season can't happen. They can't happen. And we tell our players, number one, is you got to play with intensity. Number two, you got to be aggressive. Number three, you got to play with confidence and poise, and you got to play intelligently. And all those things, those are really important. But tonight, I'm really pleased with our girls. They're coachable. They work hard. They're really good. But the big thing that we have to do, and we're kind of in a lull right now, but this is a time where you're playing games. You should be in a rhythm, and you should bring that intensity level. And tonight, I told the girls, you found a way to win, but we can't say a lot of whole other things that we did super well consistently. I thought in the fourth period when they did get close going in the fourth, we did execute and make some plays. And we didn't start out bad, but defensively, when you have two or three people playing defense and two people missing blockouts, or somebody not getting a hand up, or somebody not getting a closeout, it's a team game.
Right.
It's a team thing. So, we're very happy where we're at, but we got a South Adams team coming in here tomorrow that earlier in the season beat a team of 17-4 Blackhawk. They've had some tough losses in the last, so they're going to come in here hungry. We have to be ready to go, and then we play Union City. They're an outstanding team on Saturday. Then Callan's been playing real well, and then you play LaPel and Shenandoah, so it's not going to get easy.
Right.
There's nothing easy this time.
Well, and I guess just to wrap things up, because I know you got to talk to your team here, but obviously, it's always easy, sometimes to maybe point out some things, you might work on. What are some things, I guess now, I guess on the flip side of things that you've really seen as the season has went along? Because, it is a young group.
I think what these girls have done really well is they understand the system, and these girls are really high character girls. They try and do what you ask them to do. And the thing that I would say is they're trying to play their roles well. They're trying to play their roles well. Now, the thing is, once in a while, somebody tries to do a little too much. And I said, we talked about roles and staying in your lane and not trying to be the point guard and maybe the person running the floor. Or,
sure.
And play in rhythm. Don't hunt shots. Realize, right there, then we had to be patient and get it where we got it. We got it. We didn't always score. We missed some shots we probably should have hit, but we were trying to get it in the right place. So the thing that I'm pleased is these girls, they work hard. They work hard. And when you do that, some good things can happen to you. And we've got a lot to play for. I think we're in third in the conference right now. And then we have our sectional coming up. We've got some ranked opponents coming up. So, we got a lot to play for. We want to finish strong, and we don't want to have any regrets, so.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, I know, like I said, you got to get back to your team. But thanks for your time. Thanks for coming up here, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right, so folks, so that is head coach Scott Hudson. Again, greatly appreciate his time for coming up here this evening and chatting with us here for a brief moment. But he touched on all of it. He kind of answered all my questions, I guess, essentially before I even initially asked him. But, just all the different things. I think sometimes it's always, it's easy to maybe point out things, what one person might be doing wrong or the whole team might be doing wrong. But I think it's also important to talk about, the positive things as well, because you don't want to seem like a Debbie Downer. And the same thing with on our broadcast here. I'm here to call a ball game, and like I said, this is a young team. They've been a lot of fun to watch throughout the course of a season. You have a tough couple stretching games here. As far as where we might not have necessarily been clicking on all cylinders, but we've still gotten wins, and at the end of the day, that's what's most important here. But especially now, you're at the part of the season where you want to be, clicking on all cylinders. You want to be playing some of your best basketball, and especially against tough opponents, that Wapahani is going to be seeing here soon. And just like head coach Hudson just mentioned, you got South Adams tomorrow night. You have Union City on Saturday. You got Cowan coming up next week. LaPel, Shenandoah. We're not playing any kind of slouch teams by any means. These are going to be some tough groups and tough teams to play up against. And so, hopefully we can get it back going here again. It's nothing to, lose sleep over here. But these girls, they're still playing good. They're coming out here and like he had said, giving maximum effort, and trying to do everything they can to win a ball game. Sometimes it, might not exactly end the way that going into it you might think that things are going to go, but you got to play a full 32 minutes of basketball, and once you continue to do that and balance that out with the overall athletic ability that this team has, and again, I know I've said it throughout the season, they are young, but I truly believe that they have a wide assortment of talent and girls that maybe can do other things that maybe others might not be able to do, and they just really complement one another, and they're really fun to watch, and they're fun to be able to broadcast for and watch them succeed. And so hopefully, I don't want it to be a downy kind of broadcast here, because you won. That's the main thing here, but you want to start playing the way that you're capable of playing, and once we start doing that again, which we've seen throughout a good majority of the season, once we start doing that again, then I believe that we're a tough team to play. And so we're going to end it right here with this. We have our stats here this evening, our post-game stats. The Raiders were led here tonight by Cameron Wise, 16 points, 6 rebounds, followed up here by Jalen Willis with 10 points, 7 rebounds. Reese Baker, 9 points, 1 rebound. Next is Layla Lee with 6 points, 6 rebounds. Kendall Thrasher also with 5 points, 2 rebounds. Malia York with 3 points and 3 rebounds. And then Lauren Luce rounds out the order here with 2 points. Again, for a grand total of 51 points scored here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, as head coach Hudson alluded to, we took good care of the basketball for a good majority of the evening here. The first half, wasn't horrible, but it wasn't necessarily great. We ended up having 7 first half turnovers. We ended up having 8 for the entire ball game. Turned it over once in the second half. Only created 15, which that's still pretty good. We only created 5 turnovers in the second half, though. So again, we started off well defensively. Kind of lagged a little bit there in the second half, but still, you only allowed 37 points. That's still getting the job done, and so nothing to be discouraged about there. Just got to continue to rebound the basketball, got to block out, limit the team to 1 chance or less, and get back after it there on the offensive end. But a lot for this team to be proud of here this evening with a big win over a MEC Conference opponent here in Monroe Central. And you move on to bigger and better things here. Again, you look to progress each and every single time you come out onto this floor, whether it be individually as a team. You're looking for improvement every game. Keep fighting, keep playing hard, and keep playing for one another, and good things will happen here for you. But again, final score here this evening, the Wapahani Lady Raiders 51, the Monroe Central Lady Golden Bears 37. Again, Wapahani now improves to 11-6 on the season, 5-2 in an MEC Conference. And again, they'll be back at it tomorrow night right here from Raider Gymnasium with a JV start time of 6 o'clock, varsity game to follow, taking on the South Adams Lady Starfires. So, folks, until then, again, a big thanks to all of our sponsors. Greatly appreciate them for all that they do for us. And we appreciate all of you for tuning in tonight and spending your Wednesday night here with us on the WHS Network. So again, until tomorrow night, folks, I'm Brandon Morvillius, alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy, saying good night from Raider Gymnasium.